Hey guys, welcome back. We are Monazi, and today we're going to talk about, is it safe to sleep in the van?
For some of you, me included, if you've never gone camping or been much of an outdoorsy person, this might be a fair question that might come up. Is it safe to sleep in your car? We didn't know, and for sure this is a concern we had at the beginning. We must say that so far we haven't had any problems.
Knock on wood. If you think about it, sleeping in a van is quite similar to stay or sleep in a house. They have to break a window or come through a door, which is the same in a house or a van. And you can make it as safe as you want. You can have an alarm system in a house, but you could also not have an alarm system in a house. We decided to have some alarm system and some security in our van, but it's definitely not necessary. We met a lot of people on the road who didn't have any security, no locks, no alarm system, and they were fine as well.
It's just a personal preference, I guess, and what makes you feel safer at the end of the day.
If you have any extra security or not, we're gonna share the things that we do to stay safe in the van.
First thing we do is always some good research about where we're going to. City or just area, neighborhood. Just do some Googling and find out how is the safety in this area, if there's any streets or spots in the neighborhood that normally maybe have some break-ins into the cars, or maybe just talk to the locals just to make sure that you are staying at a safe spot. Also, we use an app called Parkour Night where everybody can kind of share the spots that they sleep in and leave some reviews so that it's easier for newbies to know where to go, and you can map it ahead, so every time we go in somewhere we already have a map with our favorite spots to go to so that we are always prepared.
This app is for free and you can use it in whole Europe, so we highly recommend.
Not sponsored though, but we do actually enjoy this app, and we share spots with a lot of other van life people on the road. Thanks for that, Parkour Night.
Good job. Another point that we try to always follow, sometimes it's a bit difficult, we always try to arrive before it's dark.
We were supposed to arrive at a place here in Portugal, but somehow it doesn't really look like it should, so we're not really sure.
And that's a very big advantage you have there, because you see the surroundings, you see how the area looks like, if it's dodgy or not. We know that you can't always avoid arriving during the day, but you definitely have a better chance to see the area and decide if you want to stay there. So if possible, always try to arrive at daylight, take some time to scout the area, and if you see that the spot doesn't serve you, you can just go on and you have still some time.
Also, sometimes this could prevent you from getting stuck in a weird path. We've
Like
been
we
there.
did.
We are officially stuck.
Can we make it out?
Dead? So yeah, try to get there before it gets stuck. Another point that always helps us finding a good spot is the fact that there are other vans around. It's been many times that we've been driving around trying to find the perfect spot for the night, and if we were in between spots, the one that had other van lifers, other vans already there, kind of gave us a feeling of, you know, must be okay.
Sometimes we had to make a decision if we either stay very remote by ourselves or in a bit of a dodgy area with some people. We prefer to stay with the camper and maybe make some friends there. And it's a pretty high chance that you will meet some Germans, like we do all the time. We also have a German number plate, so we always make friends on the road.
Yeah.
One other important point is, not only when you sleep, but also when you park your van, is to cover the windows so nobody can look inside. It can be very tempting if someone plans to break in your van and already sees all the good stuff you have inside. So make it a bit harder. Cover the windows, cover everything so nobody can look inside and is not tempted to plan a break-in.
Yeah. We got our front reflectors for the front windows, our curtains on the windows, so yeah, we always try to close everything before we leave or we go to sleep. It's kind of common sense, but trust your gut feeling. If you arrive somewhere and it doesn't feel right, it's probably not right. When we arrive somewhere, we always check with each other and we make sure that we both feel comfortable in this spot. But if it doesn't feel right, move on.
Sometimes we arrived at a spot and there was nothing wrong with it, but somehow we had a weird feeling, so we just moved on. Before we go to bed, we have a little checklist that we go through, so in case we have to move in the night because it's too loud, maybe you get the official knock from someone that you have to move, or the worst case, someone wants to break in, that you are ready to hit the road and leave the spot. The first one is that we always park in the direction where we can drive out of the spot the easiest way. So you have no obstacles or you have to make a U-turn, you just straight and out.
Second point, we always have our keys in the same spot, very close to us, so in case of run, we can just grab them and go.
And the last point, we always make sure that the driver's seat is empty. So we put all our stuff on the co-pilot seat. And this way we are ready to hit the road very quick. I just have to go in the front, start the car and drive.
It would be also great if when you go to bed, your van is kinda ready to go. And with this we mean try not to have too many things flying around. But to be completely honest, this is something that we don't do so much. We have the toilet and some things out, but actually we do kind of have an aura that if we would have to drive, nothing will break and nothing too bad would happen. So just try to be ready for an emergency takeoff. And as the last thing, we have quite handy, very close to us, some self-defense items that in case of anything would just make us feel a bit more powerful. This could be anything from a pepper spray, a flashlight.
But check this out. This is like 11,000 lumen in your face. Isn't that amazing?
An axe or any kind of object that you could use to defend yourself.
Cooking pot.
What else helps you? This could either protect you from a burglar or a bear, but you know, just something to make you feel a bit more confident and safe. But at the end of the day, we just try to go to bed feeling strong and confident that we are gonna have a safe night.
Alright guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. We hope our tips were helpful and now in future you can spend very safe and quiet nights in your van.
If you haven't yet, please subscribe to our channel and like this video, and we will see you in our next video. Take care.
Bye bye.
Bye.